Hello, my name is Naila and I am Pilates Seed. And today we want to work adding a little bit of variations into those fundamental exercises. Therefore, grab your mat and let's begin. Starting with the legs parallel, more or less a fist between your knees and ankles, and using your arms to grow and elongate this spine, especially from the lumbar spine towards the ceiling. From there, open your shoulders. Inhale. And exhale to curl the pelvis, sending the pubic bone towards the sky. Inhale to go back into this elongation. Exhale, curl the pelvis, sending the navel back to the spine without extra tension on the shoulders. Back into straight back. Exhale, curl the pelvis. You're gonna let the shoulders on top of the hips. Back into straight. Exhale, curl the pelvis and let's drop it backwards. If you can stretch your arms, you can still grab. Inhale, hold it. And exhale, come rounding the same way and elongate. Exhale, curl the pelvis. Send the navel back. No extra tension on the shoulders. Deepen this lumbar flexion without crisping the shoulders. Easy on them. Come back and elongate. Inhale. Exhale, curl down. Hold it there. Keep on deepening. And exhale to come forward, rounding, and afterwards elongation. Last time, curl backwards, and when you arrive on your scapulas, you're gonna slide the feet, touch them with your fingertips, and rest the head into the mat. Make a little pressure with the feet towards the floor. Open your shoulders and make sure you start with your neutral pelvis. Recruit your abdominals in and towards your sternum with a sense of elongation. From there, we're gonna work on our pelvis. So you're gonna curl it and send your pubic bone towards the ceiling. You're gonna feel that there is no gap anymore under your lumbar spine. Keep reaching up and back into your neutral position. Your bones in your pelvis are fully flat and you have again the little gap in your lumbar spine. Curl the pelvis up, up, up. You're gonna recruit your abdominal and keep sending the pelvis towards the ceiling and back into your neutral position. Inhale. Exhale, curl it up. Hold it, feel your abdominals there working. And exhale back into neutral position. Inhale, keep the legs parallel to each other. As you're curling, you deepen the belly button in, and then you keep curling up towards your diagonal. Remember, the pubic bone is the higher. You are not curling with your abdominals. You flatten your ribs towards your hips. A long diagonal reaching into your knees. Curl down vertebra per vertebra back into your neutral pelvis. Again in two steps. First, curl the pelvis, feel the lumbar spine in contact with the mat, and then keep curling up, up, up. The legs are consistent, parallel to each other, that they are not wobbling. Keep pushing higher with your pubic bone and easy on your shoulders. Curl down, feeling one vertebra at a time back into your neutral position. Scoop once more, pausa. Feel the abdominals in there. Exhaling, curl up, feeling one vertebra at a time. To feel more your hamstrings, pull with your heels towards your hips and elongate more your upper diagonal. And exhale, curl down back to your neutral position. We're gonna do it now in 3 steps. First, curl your pelvis, sending it to the ceiling. Pause there. The second, you're gonna curl till the end of your sternum. Pause there once more, keep on scooping up, and then you go up towards your shoulders. Keep actively pushing up and away. Extra hamstrings works, no ribs up way. Flatten your diagonal, and let's curl down till your sternum. Exhale, curl down till your hips. And exhale, curl down back into your neutral position. Let's do it again. Inhale. Exhale, deepen. Just your tailbone out. Then till your sternum. And keep curling up with exhaling into your full diagonal. The legs is still parallel and melt down till their sternum. Exhale, curl back into your tailbone and back into your neutral position. One last time, curl up, pubic bone upstairs. The knees are still parallel, consistent to each other. Back to the sternum and back to your shoulder blades. Now, from these two hips equal, you're gonna just drop the right one and push higher with the left hip, flattening that line. And drop the left one down, push the right higher and down. Once more, right drop, left push even higher, elongating this left line. And left drop, push the right higher, long, 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 and down. From here, you're gonna drop the right once more, and from this right side, you're gonna articulate your spine till your hip is back into the mat. When you arrive in there, curl back just through the right side of your body. Feels weird. Back to your diagonal, drop the left one, keep pushing up with the right, and articulate down from your left side of your body till your hip. Keep this twist, articulating up, up, up. Back into these flat hips. Drop once more the right and articulate down. As you're articulating down and up, make sure that the knees are still parallel to each other. So you are not wobbling side to side with them as you keep on curling, this time up and back into flat. And drop the left and curl down. So you need to activate your inner thighs. You feel a lot of work in there to keep those legs stable and pressing with the feet slightly towards the mat. Once you're up, flatten and curl even more your pubic bone. And last time, melt your chest back into your neutral position. Yes, shake the legs, they for sure tense. And let's place back into the mat. Bring one leg into tabletop. Make sure your coccyx is flat and you feel its weight into the mat. Recruit the abdominals, they are engaged in and towards the head. You have 90 degrees on your knee and touch. As you go down, you articulate your hip. Do not bend your knee. It's a movement from the hip. And exhale up. And inhale down. Exhale up. Make sure you are not letting the spine to arch. You keep on engaging your abdominals. Don't let this curve happen and lower the leg. Bring the second leg tabletop. Remember, 90-90 and touch and exhale up and touch, exhale up. Still the abdominals connected. Nothing is changing on your pelvis. Nothing is changing on your spine as you keep on moving the hip joint. Let's exchange two legs simultaneously. So bring the heel up as you keep everything stable, changing the legs and change from the hip joint and change. Bring the arms towards the ceiling and start to cross them. Cross over the head and circle motion, back down and cross. As you keep on this motion with the legs, make sure you flatten your ribs towards the hips. You are not arching your spine, you are hardly working with your abdominals, not arching, under control, no pelvis movement, no ribs movement. Couple more, keep crossing arms as you let the legs very still, moving on, last one, and come back to the tabletop, arms towards the ceiling. Zip the legs together, make sure you're stable on your pelvis, not curling the tailbone and not letting the thighs fall into your face. Keep them away, tabletop. Your shoulder blades are connected with the mat as you bring the knees towards me and back into the center. Inhale to bring the knees towards the other side. Exhale to the center. As you keep on twisting, don't let go the opposite shoulder of the mat. So you are going as far as you can control the opposition with your obliques. Inhale to go, the legs are deep together. As you bring them to one side, make sure you're not hyper arching your spine. When you twist, one hip is off the mat and back into center, adding on, twist once more as you stretch your legs, still deep together towards diagonal. Bend them back into 90 and exhale towards the center. Inhale, twist. Watch out to do not compensate with your arms, so keep them straight as you elongate the legs towards diagonal, back them into 90 and back into the center. If two legs are too heavy, you can also just stretch the top leg, back 90 and back into center, and in the other side will be the same. You twist, just stretch the top leg, refold and back into 90. In any case, the breathing pattern is twist, inhale, exhale, stretch, inhale, bend, and exhale, center. Don't let your thighs fall to you, keep them 90. Inhale, twist, exhale, stretch, inhale, twist, feel the obliques center and lower one leg and then the other. Now they are separate, more or less this fist in between the knees, and interlace your fingers behind your head. Watch out, your pelvis is not curling. There is this little P under your lumbar spine and your bones are on the same plane. So elbows off the mat, you're going to see them with your eye if you are not watching specifically to them. Prepare your abdominals. Exhale to curl up your head, neck and shoulders. Look between your thighs, not towards the ceiling. Hold the dead by an inhale. And on the exhale, you lower down. Back to the beginning. Inhale down. And exhale without curling your pelvis. Make sure it's flat and in its neutral position as you come up. And exhale to go down. Inhale down. Exhale up. Stay there. You can do it without curling the pelvis. And down. On the next one, we're going to add some arms. So you curl up. You're going to hug your legs. And with your hands, you're going to pull tiny bit higher with your chest, but without curling your pelvis. Have a look on your pelvis that all these points, the landmarks, are flat into one plane. Return the hands behind your head and rest into the mat. Inhale down. Exhale to curl up. We're going to do the same. Hug your legs. Push yourself a bit higher on your chest. Direction towards the feet without curling the pelvis. Return the arms behind your head. Do not drop your chest. Hold it and come down. Once more, inhale down and exhale up without wobbling your legs. Stay up. Hug your legs. Curl tiny bit more and resist it. Yes. From here, we're going to add some rotation. So take your arm and bring it with the other, but without dropping your chest. So keep on working with your abdominals to curl higher. Make a spiral towards the head, towards the ceiling, and without lying into your shoulder. Let go of the hands, stretch them parallel to each other, and come back into this chest lift. We're going to do the second side, so bring it towards the other side, push yourself higher without curling or twisting the full body. It's just the chest which is rotating. Let go the hands and come back into the center. Curl higher and rotate. Push yourself even more higher, no tension extra on the shoulders. Let go the hands and back to the center. Other side, rotate your chest, pull yourself higher. Elongate your arms, let go the hands, and center. Nice, it's not easy this way. So, once more. Rotate to me. Feel stable on your pelvis and in your legs, that you are not involving the full body to do that. Let go the hands and coming to the center. Last side, rotate, curl higher, Let go the hands, resist your chest, come back to the center. We're gonna go back interlacing the fingers behind the head and rest the head. Good, good. Bring the arms towards the T position and stretch fully the leg on top, that the knee is not bended, and stretch the other one. If you have no flexibility enough, you're gonna bend the lower leg, but make sure all the time the knee is pointing up. The top leg gonna slide toward the ceiling, lifting that hip width and bring it down. As you're doing this movement, let the other leg very stable. Imagine that you have the leg in between a big tube and you don't want to touch the walls of this tube. So you pull fully up towards the ceiling and down, up straight and down. Flex the top foot. We're gonna do circles with the leg, crossing the middle line of your body, circle and up, and circle and up. You can do that stretching the base leg, circle and up, and try to keep your pelvis very stable, that it's not rocking side to side. Watch out your shoulders and your ribs, that they are still in contact with the mat as you move the leg around. We're gonna change the direction of the circle with your leg. Let's go towards the other side. If you feel you're very unstable with your hips, I recommend you to make the circle smaller. And with the time, when you get control and strength, you will grow the dimension of your circle. Let's do 2 more. And last one. Bend the knee and bring it to you and feel the stretch. Try to flatten the other leg, or you can still have it bended, doesn't matter, just breathe. Let's go with the other leg. So if it was bended, you keep it bended, otherwise you stretch it. Remember that the leg is in a tube, not touching those walls, and bring the hip and the leg up and down and up and down. The floor leg is still pushing towards the mat and making stability for your body. Last time, and down. Flex the foot and we go with circles. Remember, you can stretch that leg or bend it. Circle and circle. Stability in your pelvis that is not rocking side to side. Circle. Would be 1 inhale, 1 exhale. 1 inhale, 1 exhale. Change the directions and inhale and exhale. Remember that you don't have to make big circles with your leg. The cue here is that your pelvis is very engaged into the mat and is not rocking side to side like a boat. So just discover what is the range of motion of today. Nice, bend the leg, bring it to yourself and just enjoy the stretch in there. Bend 2 legs and hug them, each leg, each hand, and just rock side to side. And congratulations, you are done! Thank you so much for watching today, and if you would like to take an online Pilates class with me, you can find more information in pilates-sit.com or any of my social networks. See you next time!